Yo, today we are making a beat. We are gonna be using these 3 samples that I got. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be making a beat with that. Also, what is on my For You page, bro? What is this? Alright, so I'm the most intrigued with this sample that I got over here. This Omar Sharif. Omar Sharif, I don't know how you say it. I think that has a lot of potential to be sampled, so really love that one. I think that the flute one, this one right over here, has like a lot of potential for like an intro maybe, something like that. I'm not sure. And then it cuts into like some drums or something. I don't know. So I think that's really cool for like an intro possibly. And then this Little Steady by Teddy Edwards. I'm not sure what I would use this for. Maybe like a middle part, like, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, you're gonna be going with me through just the whole thing, making this beat. It shouldn't be like more than 8 minutes for you guys.
And I don't know what to do. What to do. What to do. What to do.
I was just trying to get it in beat, so I had to make it 4 bars because otherwise it's not going to be like in sync. It's going to sound like really off otherwise, you know what I mean? Alright, we have something. I don't know what it is, but we have something.
Going down so slow. Going down so slow.
So yeah, we're gonna play around with those parts and then just make it into a thing. Alright, now what I'm doing is I'm trying to extract the stems from the sample, which means like I'm like extracting it into different elements. So we have the drums, we have the bass, we have the vocals and everything. So I just want to take the drums out, which is the reason, because then I can add my own drums in after. So we go So see, that's different from this, which has the drums in there, so I can add my own now. I'm making this like kind of verse section, I think. So that's gonna be like verse section. Then after that, we're gonna transition into like a chorus section kind of thing. Alright, now that we have like our sample and stuff ready, like chopped and all that, now we can make drums. This is one of my favorite parts. This is a fun ass part, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so first things first, we go over here, we get a drum pattern, we put it in, not over there, we put it in down somewhere we can see it. Boom, put it right there. Okay, we're gonna name it drums. already halfway done. Easy. Now we go to our files on the side and we can find whatever drum sounds we want. So I have a bunch of drum packs that I can choose from. So I'm gonna find some sounds. I want to kick this really like full and like, I don't know, just punchy. You know what I mean? I think this is a good bass sound for a kick, like a good normal sound. I might be able to layer it with something else that adds more texture. It's kind of like an 808 kick. This is too distorted. I want to do that myself.
3 days later.
I think I'm gonna go with this one. We're not doing anything too crazy with the drums, you know what I mean? Okay, well, we got the kick. I'm just gonna get the hi-hat real quick. I kind of want like low-key drums, like not too invasive, if you know what I mean. Because I really want to draw attention to that sample, you know? Like that's the big part. I want to add like an open hat kind of. Yeah, screw it, we'll do that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, screw it, let's add that too as well. Love that snare. I'm gonna rename it. Hi-hat, close, open hat. I could layer these. Alright, this is kind of good, I'm not even gonna lie with you. Now we just do some mixing and we chilling, bro. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, very, very important part of drums. If you're doing more like old school rap and hip hop beats, you always want to humanize them. So right now it sounds a little bit basic because it's like all on grid. Really good thing to do, you just go for each of your different drum things, right? And you just go Control A, go with the right over here, humanize. And you just want to humanize them. And then it just puts them a little bit off grid. So it's like a little bit more human because like, you know, we can't be perfect. See, like it starts a tiny bit before the beat. So yeah, I'm just gonna repeat that for each of these.
10 seconds later.
Alright, and finally the last one is done. So yeah, it just adds a little bit of like kind of, you know, human touch, that little hip hop sauce feel, you know, it adds a little bit of swing to it. So we're actually getting close to the beat being done. Now we just like mix it a little bit more, maybe some sound effects and stuff like that, depending, you know, all of that. And so yeah, now I'm just gonna kind of mix and master, and then I mean we have already all of our like arrangements of the sample, you know, so we have like the kind of intro, chorus, whatever it is over here, then we go onto like a verse over here.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, so I've done a lot of effects to the drums. Basically what I did for a lot of them, I added compression, Pro Q4. So Pro Q4 is just an equalizer, as you can see here. This is just a preset of the equalizer. I don't fully know what's happening. So I added equalizers and reverb and compression to the kicks. So this is what they sound like now. Without effects, it sounded like this. Then the hi-hat, I didn't really do anything. Open hat, literally did nothing with it. Hi-hat, close, yeah, nothing either. I mean, it doesn't require that much. The snares, I added compression and also equalizer to them. They used to sound like this. And now they sound like this. So you can see a lot of it is just like volume and stuff that already changes how it sounds. But anyway, altogether, the drums now sound like this.
Going down so slow.
I also over here added the drum bus, which is just all of the drum sounds you can see are rooted to it right over here. And at the drum bus, we just added an equalizer right over here, cut off the super high ends, nothing else. And then a compressor. And what a compressor does, it basically just like takes the lowest parts of the sound and the loudest parts of the sound, and it makes that range closer so that everything kind of stays more or less the same volume. I like to have more control of the drums so that I can choose what elements come in and out at what time. So I'm gonna do this right here, split by channel. Alright, now we got the drum setup right over here, so I can just choose exactly what happens when. think I gotta change the pattern a tiny bit here. Because if this is gonna be a chorus, so chorus will start there, because that's a big hit, right? But we need something, we need like that maybe, I don't know. And then we got...
Going down so slow.
What if I... Yeah, what if I repeat the dun, that hit? Yes, this is what it is. Perfect. Yes, that's it. That is goddamn it, boy. And what if I put the bass off before this, right before we do? And we do this. Take that, like that, like that. Yeah, boy. We add some reverb to the sample right over here. Make it only activate right here, I guess. Like that. Hold. Boom. Perfect. And that's the beat. Thank you very much for coming with me on this journey. It's been Memzo. And obviously, here's the final beat.
Going down so slow. 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 Going down so slow.
What a performance, what a performance. Absolute cinema. My god. Alright, I'm done. Like and subscribe, bro.